I think I missed an episode.
I fear we all missed an episode because what's going on? Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie. For those who don't know me, reviewing Love Island USA Season 8, Episode 3. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. A comment that somebody left me was, why am I subscribed but I cannot comment on the Love Island videos? It is because for these videos specifically, I put the restriction that you need to be subscribed for at least a week. Y'all don't know how toxic it got in all of our comment sections as YouTube commentators. So I'm so sorry. That is something I have to do to just filter out some people. But in 7 days from the time you subscribed, you will be able to comment. Getting into the episode, after the bombshells have made their decision, we see Kenzie and Melanie walking off to talk about what happened. And here goes Melanie feeding into Kenzie's delusions.
I'm like over him.
Oh, I'm so over him.
I'm over him.
Wanted a girl with dark hair. And there she is.
got it.
I'm not 100% turned on by him. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm hurt by it.
Because you're not.
Charlie's a ton fucking cuter than him. I did see the signs. I can only blame myself. Should have just went with my gut.
At first, I was gonna make this section about Kenzie. But you know what prop I will give Kenzie? Kenzie, although she is, in my opinion, overreacting, she's self-aware because she's like, you know what? I did see the signs and I could have acted on the signs that I saw, but I chose not to do that. And now I'm hurt because of that. That is self-awareness. I love the introspection. It's Melanie now, after seeing how the episode ended, that I'm looking at like, what's going on? This is the second time now. I missed the first time around, but one of you guys pointed it out, and now I'm seeing it a second time when Kenzie is coming to Melanie saying, hey, this is what I'm seeing. And Melanie's like, no, girl, that's not what it is. It's actually this. Hold on. Because what Kenzie was seeing was actually the truth. How she handles the truth is a separate conversation, but she sees the truth nonetheless. Melanie sees whatever Melanie wants to see. And she changes the narrative from what's actually going on. And I'm like, oh, I don't know how I missed it in that first conversation Kenzie and Melanie had about Zach, but I'm seeing it now. And then I saw it again in the way that she acted with Sincere at the end of this episode. And I'm like, okay, Melanie, I'm on to you, girl. I see what's going on. So, yeah, it sucks that Kenzie's feelings are hurt, but girl, it's really not that deep for you. As far as Sean and Bea are concerned, now I think he has the right to be hurt. They actually had a good thing going. They were very physical. They never had that, are we going to explore conversation? Although things are early in the show, they should know that exploring is still on the table. But as Bea said, we did not have that explicit conversation. So you can understand why he's a little bit like, well, damn. I didn't think that would happen so fast. I do wish that Bea waited to have a conversation with Gabriel because she still has to settle things with Sean. Her whole thing was, I thought I would have time to explain myself after I stood on the red dot. Now you have the chance to do so, but you're going to immediately go with Gabriel. That could be producers, I don't know. But the point of the matter is, I would have preferred she talked to Sean first. But either way, it's clear this connection is purely sexual. And I'm pretty sure both parties are aware. Something about Bea, there's things I wish I could say, but I cannot say them. Something about Bea just gives me like, you don't have to worry about my heart being broken. I'll probably break yours first. So yeah, I think these two are aware of what's going on between them, and I'm not mad at it. Sean decides he's gonna bite the bullet and take Bea for a conversation so that she can explain herself.
I know that shit had to have looked crazy. I didn't want to completely close myself off. I didn't know. Be on red? No. I thought so. I didn't know. If we had been together for 2 to 3 nights, then I would have stayed in my green spot.
You didn't think that stepping on the red would break the couple time?
I guess I was trying to have my cake and eat it too. So
yeah.
Sean was trying so hard to save face, bless him. Oh, bless him. You can tell this man is hurt, but he knows he doesn't have much to stand on so early in the game. So spiraling is not going to make any sense, right? He asks her if stepping on the red meant breaking their relationship. And she's like, no, I didn't think that. When we know for him, he thought that it did mean that. So something that was ambiguous for her was very definitive for him. And that's why his feelings are hurt. She says that the door isn't completely closed with Sean, but I think that it needs to be closed for 2 reasons. Number 1, the child is a deal breaker. She has yet to actually tell him that. And I'm pretty sure she told one of the girls, and none of the girls have told him that, hey, you being a dad is actually a problem for her. Number 2, he clearly has big feelings, bigger feelings than she expected. So if he still thinks that there's an opportunity, when in fact there's not an opportunity in the long run, it's better she cut things off now. I don't know if he's the crash out type. I don't want to find out. And I get that in Love Island, it feels like things are happening in a vacuum, but feelings are feelings regardless. And even if you get kicked off the show, whatever you felt is probably going to have some residual effects after the show. So if you know there's no chance beyond these 4 walls, just end it. Zach and Kata talk in Soul Ties, and he says it feels as if this is the beginning of his journey on Love Island. I would have to agree. He seems like he's so excited now. We barely heard anything from Zach beforehand, but now that he's with somebody who he actually likes, we're getting a bit more personality. We're hearing more words from him, so that's good. He says he's excited to kiss and cuddle her without Bryce hovering over them, and I had written it down yesterday. I just forgot to talk about it. Yeah, that was crazy work. And one of you guys was like, yeah, it was insane for him to be like, oh, I kind of feel left out, as if you're gonna get a piece after she boy, if you don't back up. Anyway, speaking of Bryce, he talks to Trinity in the speakeasy, and neither of them are bothered by the fact that they wanted to explore their options.
Just want to let you know we did kiss and stuff.
I'm not gonna lie, we did kiss. It wasn't really romantic spark for me.
Yeah.
I like to get to know somebody first. Like outside of a challenge, I feel like this is the time where I want to get to know you.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about you a lot out there.
Really? We still need to get to know each other more.
Of all the girls to pick, no offense, I'm rocking with Trinity. I would love to rock with Anaya. I'm just not seeing much from her. Kata, we just met her. Kenzie, no. Melanie, hell no. Hell no. And I think that's everybody. I don't think I forgot anyone. So right now, I'm rocking with Trinity. She seems to be somebody who actually wants to get to know people. And like I said before, she's with the shenanigans of the show, but like if she could leave with somebody, that would be ideal. After dodging her the entire night, Zach decides it's time to have a conversation with Kenzie. She is up on the terrace talking to Sean. She's talking to Sean. As he's going up, he's like, hey, can I talk to you? And she's like, no, I don't want to talk right now. Not even looking the man in the face. You would think these two were in a 3-year relationship and he dogged her out the way that she's acting. Like, baby girl, what? Okay, you know what? I'm glad that she's honoring her feelings. If you feel like something is too raw for you in the moment and it's just gonna end badly, then just hold off on the conversation. However, a part of me was thinking to myself, you're complaining about not having clarity. This conversation could have provided you with some clarity, right? And number 2, you say that you have a dating history that's cyclical. You rate yourself very highly. You start to date somebody. They don't value you the same way you value yourself. You leave demoralized, right? And that happens again and again and again. Could it be, if you're new here, I do reach and all that kind of stuff, okay? Could it be the fact that having a hard conversation is something that Kenzie does not like to do? She sees the signs. She thinks they're going to change. She doesn't want to address them. She wants to have clarifying conversations. When the opportunity avails itself, she doesn't want to have that conversation. Maybe that's why you have certain dating patterns. I don't know. So the next day, first thing in the morning, Sean is making her breakfast. These two are making out. Was this Villa given a memo to make out? And what do y'all really tried me today? What did somebody say? Queen E, the queen of kisses, is annoyed at the kissing? That's how you know it's bad. Like if I'm complaining about the kissing, you know it's bad. There must have been a PSA. Like, y'all kiss as much as possible. Because it used to be a thing of like, oh, I haven't kissed somebody outside of a challenge. There hasn't even been a challenge. And everybody... It's okay. It's okay. Later on, who was she with? Zach. Zach wants to have a conversation with Kenzie again. And she's like, no, don't want to talk about it. And at that point, he's like, okay, well, let's just let that be that. And I'm with him. I'm not going to chase you. He was talking to Trinity and Bryce. Trinity was sitting on Bryce's lap. I said, what the hell is that? What the? Is something going on? Later on, she's going to say, no, it's just friends. So, okay. Okay, good. And she's like, I'm not a kiss ass. So if she doesn't want to talk, just let it go. And I agree. From this conversation, though, Bryce was like, oh, I kiss ass. And Sean is like, oh, I know you're an eater. And he's like, yeah, I am an eater. I don't know if he was trying to impress Trinity or something, but Bryce, please back it up. Kenzie has decided she is going to finally explore. So she has a conversation with Gabriel. And again, the girl is swooning fast.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? You're making me a little nervous.
Over to Miami.
I want to, like right away. If I wouldn't know you better, I'd think you're flirting a little.
I'm very straightforward.
Yeah, me too. How do you show affection?
With physical touch.
Getting hot a little bit talking to him. I can tell he thinks I'm attractive.
Kenzie, run. I need you to run. We already see this girl melting in Gabriel's hands. You need to run, okay? The way she's like, oh, he finds me attractive, and I fear he finds most women attractive. If you're a cute girl, he's gonna flirt. He might not even find you attractive and still flirt. Gabriel just gives that energy, okay? No offense, but to Gabriel, you're not... Y'all hear me out, okay? 80% of what I'm about to say is in jest. You're not that special. He was gonna do this regardless. Like, you could be anybody. If you're a cute girl, even if you're not a cute girl, I suspect he will flirt for the hell of it. Sincere wanted to take Kata for a chat, and while that was happening, Melanie had walked by, but she only saw Sincere. So we know she's gonna have a cow when she finds out that Sincere was actually talking to Kata. In that conversation though, it was so stale. They were talking about nothing really. Like, they were talking about a lot of stuff, but there was no chemistry, no spark, nothing like that, right? In his beach hut confessional thing, he was saying there's nothing wrong with fishing, you know, if I find a fish and I'm like, oh wow, I like this fish, and I continue to fish and I find another fish, like, oh wow, I like this fish too. I like both fish. That's all that means. You gotta be careful not to leave the first fish for dead while you go fishing for the next fish. You know what I'm saying? So eventually, Melanie finds out from Anaya that Sincere was actually talking to Kata, and we're starting to see the thread unravel with Melanie.
I know he pulled Kata.
He pulled Kata? He pulled Kata?
Don't take it to her, because I can see your face.
It's fine. Like, literally, it's fine.
Don't cry, because I'll fucking cry.
I just feel like people get sick of me.
No.
I'm scared that I'm gonna self-sabotage. I don't want to do that to him. I don't want to fuck it up.
Melanie says she's used to guys being so infatuated by her off rip, so it's a little disorienting the fact that Sincere is still wanting to explore his options. I can see why Melanie and Kenzie, you know, gravitate towards each other. Both women are so discombobulated at the fact that they are these cute girls and the guys that they find cute aren't just completely obsessed with them. Like, they both just cannot fathom that. And that's a deeper conversation. That's a deeper conversation. The people who know me, you probably know what I'm thinking. Think of Kenzie's archetype, Melanie's archetype. Okay. So Melanie is like, I'm scared to talk about my feelings with him because in the past, when I express my emotions, people tell me I'm too intense, I'm too whatever. I can see why. I wish that her takeaway wasn't the fact that she's not allowed to express herself, but in fact, the way in which she expresses herself oftentimes comes off overbearing, and she's got to find a way to articulate herself better. There's no problem with saying, hey, I feel a way about something. But if you act possessive and insecure and as if you're trying to, like, for lack of a better word, you're trying to trap the person that you're with, that is when people think that you're intense, and that is when you run them away. In the evening, they get a text that they're going to play a game. Somebody lifts a card, reads the prompt. They push the person who they think the prompt belongs to into the pool, and then you reveal who is the actual person. Not gonna go through all of who the person thought it was. It's too much. I'm just gonna tell you the answers, okay? So Zach forgot somebody's name mid-hookup. Gabriel slept with a 52-year-old lady. Not surprised. Sean broke up with his partner, then slept with somebody else the same day. Also not surprised, considering what he said he was doing after his 10-year relationship. Trinity gave her partner head while her mom was driving. You know what? Let me shut up. I was about to say something, but then I realized I can't talk too much, so I'm gonna move on. Melanie ghosted a guy because he bought her an engagement ring. At first, people were judging her, but then she was like, first of all, it was in high school, and second of all, he only did it for sex. I told him I was waiting for marriage, so he bought me a ring, and I was like, oh, hell no, that's scary. So I agree with her. Kata has climaxed on her friend's pillow. Casey has had sex while his best friend was in the same room. He says it was a two-man. I hate that phrase so much. Bryce dated somebody so he could get the friend's information. He ended up dating that girl for 2 years, but he wanted the friend initially. Sincere texted other women while he was dating someone, and Melanie is not happy.
I'm shocked. Who would have thunk it?
You met your fucking match if you're gonna do that shit with me. Fuck, I'll cheat on him back if he cheat on me. Fuck, shit. I could play a game too.
Mama, you actually gotta chill. You got to chill out. These girls, like, oh my days. And let's be for real, Sincere is so young. This probably happened in high school. Does that make it good? No. But, like, that's such a non-factor. And it also said while he was dating. I have learned that the word dating in this generation is not what I believed dating to be. So I would need more clarification. Like, was this girl your girlfriend? Like, ooh, who's calling me? Oh, that actually freaked me out because my devices are on do not disturb. So you're really trying to call me. Anyways, yeah, I just feel like this is an overreaction. I would get clarification first before tripping out, right? So after the game, she's telling the girls, oh no, like that's it for me. If he's gonna do that, then I'm gonna do him back. I knew he was a cheater the whole time. So if you knew he was a cheater, which I don't even believe to be true, but if you knew he was a cheater the whole time, why would you why would you even get so invested with this man that you know you probably wouldn't be able to trust? Like, again, y'all be seeing the signs and then be thinking, oh, they're gonna change. And I don't even think she's reading the right signs. She's just got her own stuff going on in her mind. And that's going to be a problem for Sincere because he's like, I really like this girl. I actually really like her. And I don't understand why she can't see that I'm so sure about her. Yes, we're on Love Island and we're supposed to explore. That's okay. But at the end of the day, I'm going to choose you. And like I said yesterday, when given an opportunity to choose her, he always does. So why she's tripping, I don't know.
So you pulled her for a chat?
Yeah, I put her for a chat. I'm gonna just tell you from my perspective. All right, it was, where are you from? What do you do for work? I didn't say like, this is something I want to explore. I didn't say none of that.
You pulled, what's her name? I'm feeling you, not I was, I'm feeling you.
Yeah, but so am I.
I know how you move. Like, I'm sorry.
But what do you mean? I've been feeling you since we walked in this hole.
Do your chats, do your thing, whatever. Like, there's nothing you can say. Because it's just like a bunch of words. Like, babe.
In this conversation, Sincere is like, the conversation was strictly getting to know you. And Kata had said that too. She was like, girl, there was no sparks, there was no flirting. It literally was very objective. Who are you? Where are you from? But like, nothing serious. What's her name now? Melanie, she's hearing her own things in her head. Yeah, whatever she hears, she's processing differently. And I don't know why it's such a struggle for her to just take somebody's words at face value. Like, why does she have to read into everything, especially when she hasn't been given a reason to read into something? Sure, today maybe she would have a reason, but from the day before she already was insecure about Kata, but the man had chose her. We will see what's going to happen with these two. We see that a bombshell is coming, and Melanie did look excited. Maybe this will help, calm the tension between them, because he maybe has an option and then she maybe has an option. So we'll see how that goes. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.